All right. So, can y'all see? Can y'all see? Okay. So, I was looking up some stuff because I'm 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 pretty sure I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that the information that I figured out is to say, is what I'm trying to say. Is or is like how do I explain it? How do I explain this? Okay, so we back on colors. And which is crazy because you wanna know what's crazy? When I was growing up, Colors used to be my favorite movie. And oh, this is even crazier right here. Okay, the St. Louis, the Louis XV, whatever, these descendants, like, you know, these descendants. We still talking about Colors. Colors was my favorite movie growing up. And it's so funny because let me see, Colors. That was probably like the first like movie that I watched that was like a black film. It was my favorite, and it was my favorite movie from like from when I first seen it until like some years down the line. I didn't really watch it no more. But if you ever get time, this movie called Colors is about gangs, Crips and Bloods, and I just thought that that is it's interesting because this was my favorite movie growing up, um and what I'm talking about now is the colors. And it's so crazy because it's a whole movie based on these colors called Colors. And it's about gangs and the police fucking locking up gang members. Like Colors is like just basically like a movie about uh the inner city men or guys, younger guys being in gangs and the police is just arresting them, basically just locking them up. I can't really like it's been so long since I seen Colors. I can't really remember like the whole concept of what was going on and everything. But I do remember that it was about police fucking with the Crips and the Bloods. Mind you, before the Crips and Bloods was Crips and Bloods and out here the way they are getting locked up like this, it was an organization and it was basically to keep our communities governed. So when I be looking at this stuff, I really it's hard not to really see what they putting out there in front of us. So if you look up when I was what I just was looking up is Santa Claus a king? I looked that up because it says no, Santa Claus is not a king. For traditional folktale, this character is a legendary figure um and it just goes when it tells you about who he is and where it comes from and where this shit originates from. But then it's not even really that. It doesn't really originate from. Okay, so what I want to look up is, do kings wear red robes, right? Do kings wear red robes? And I know this is stuff that you just you know, I've been looking it up for a couple of days now. Well, since yesterday. And I've been trying to get it out because about colors, because like and all of these colors and all of these things that they put out here for us to see, all of these colors are in them. And I just it's something more to it. And the fact that they adopted this color, everything is always founded by somebody else, but you find these people wearing the shit. And it made me think about when Mansa Musa was the richest black guy, the richest black person in the whole entire world. Yeah, you see a couple people drop because that's really the truth. They be watching me to see how far I be getting with it, and they be watching to see how far I go with this shit, and how I really put things together, and how did she do that? Who's telling her this? It's actually like matches, like goldfish. Like I used to be a beast in goldfish, so likely refers to the rare historical association with royalty, specific kings who had red and this Sacramento Kings basketball, like it just it they it's a rabbit hole. They'll send you down a rabbit hole. They will send you down a whole rabbit hole. But if you look at the images, it will always this is just some bullshit. Hold on, wait. What did I write? I wrote Kings wear red. Hold on. Red robes. Kings wear red robes. And I'm like, because what popped up in my head was like Santa Claus wears red robes, and then but Santa Claus just doesn't wear red. And then this popped up, like these king outfits popped up. But it's what I'm trying to say is right here, as far as do kings wear red robes? Where how did the color come become like a thing? And then y'all remember the lady from Philly that was standing up there with that robe on with the white around it? Remember, I just was talking about this. So I'm still talking about the colors for real, like to just show y'all like what the fuck, like okay. Let me just say what I'm trying to say, because I'm gonna be here. My words gonna be all over the place trying to explain this shit. So King Charles III used the same crystal rose as stated his grandfather George, blah 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 blah. Before these people, and what's so weird is that they made Mansa Musa's time after King Charles, but the King Charles adopted the color. Okay, so why do kings wear red? Now hold on, wait. Why do they wear red robes? I don't know why I don't speak this. Let me just speak it into here. Why do kings wear red robes? The sword is symbolized wealth and divine, and then all of this stuff is like pay it like these when they be wearing these colors, they be committing sorcery. They be out here putting doing acts of which I really can't tell you put my finger on what the fuck they be doing, but it be some type of sorcery. And they got these colors that they be wearing, and it is supposed to be look. It says red was linked to the power and realm of empires in China's and like it doesn't originate from a actual like one of these Caucasian kings. That doesn't originate like they don't get that color from just fucking I don't fucking know. Like I can't even explain it, but they just don't like just come up with these colors. They adopt them from other places, and where they adopted them from was Mansa Musa's time. They just don't. It just specifically does not say that, but this is them wearing our shit after 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 the after the Moors and Mansa Musa Creek. Because this is the thing about if you look up the story about Mansa Musa, right? They're going to tell you that he was the richest black man ever, and the richest person ever in the whole entire world. Nobody was ever as rich as him. They'll say that he helped all these people. They'll say that when he came back from helping all these people and went on this journey, that he was a changed person and all these things. They'll go to say all of these things, right? They'll say that he started a whole bunch of colleges and 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 educated the Indians or whatever other races that came about after that time. Now they say that the white people weren't here until the 1600s, which would make absolute sense because in 711 is when the Arabs and the Moorish how do you explain this? So let me just do this real quick. No, actually, let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Let me do let me do what can I do? What can I do to try to explain this? Mm. Okay, all the colors that Santa Claus wears. That's what we're gonna start with. Because Santa Claus doesn't just wear the red and the white. That's and the where his name, like the way his name is when you actually look where his name comes from, it comes from this King Snickers Center, some folktale center color something. Okay, something. They wear all the colors of the fucking not the rainbow, but like the chakra. And what made me know that I remember this because my mom, when I was younger, my mom used to buy all black Santa Clauses, and he used to wear green sometimes. Like sometimes he used to have on green, sometimes he used to have on blue. Like no bullshit. But when you looking at this, my boyfriend said he looked like a wizard. Cause this is what he's supposed to. This is who they say is supposed to be, how it came about. If you keep going, you're gonna find you just gonna find these men in our clothes type shit. And I'ma prove it. It just is what it is. They just stole our clothes and put them on and then wore 'em and then told people that they was kings of something. But as you can see, all of these colors is not just red and white. It's always gonna be some other shit to it. So these is all the colors that he wear. I really want to see some good pictures of him. Like the black Santa Claus is dressed up. You see, like this. Okay, here we go. You see this? You see how you see how it is. One thing about it is his head is covered. One thing about our culture, our head always was covered. And his head is not just covered with one color, it's covered with two colors. Like as if it would be a turban, right? But then not only that, I know that our kings, our kings, our kings. Now we're gonna go to Mansa Musa time so you could see the resemblance, because these are just whitewashed pictures. That's all of these pictures are, and I'm gonna prove it because when I was looking up Mansa Musa and his people yesterday, or no, I was looking up how they originated this color, where they got these colors from. Where y'all get these colors from? And they tried to say that they adopted it from a Chinese, Asian. What was it? Yeah, some Asian cultural practice. But as you can see right there, those is all the colors right there. No, don't drop when the truth come up. Don't drop when the truth come up about it all. Don't do that. Cause then that just make y'all look guilty as fuck. It makes y'all look guilty as fuck. Like real shit. Like, let me see. Cause I actually was just looking up this Mansa Musa shit. So let's see. Hold on. Uh, I'm trying to think. Let's just see what pop up when he pop up when he come up. Cause like they tried to say a whole bunch of stuff about him after the story that they told, and I'm trying to figure out how y'all telling the story about somebody. Y'all saying that he was rich, he took care of all of the people.
Mines, spice farms, and a slave empire, allowing him to control 50% of the
But that's what
world's
they tried to
coast.
say he be doing. That he was trying to he was and that's the thing. He could have had had his own slaves, But I don't think that he was treating his slaves how they are treating us. I don't think he was doing that. I think his slaves was well taken care of. I think his slaves
50,000
wanted
men,
to work, but like that man
12,000 slaves, each carrying
had
200 bags of
all the
gold and food
resources. I'm pretty sure
supplies,
them people wanted to
80
work with him.
camels, each loaded with 100 kilograms of gold. Every Friday, he'd stop wherever they were and pay the locals to construct a
All
mosque.
right, y'all see
In
that? Y'all
Cairo,
see that?
he
Y'all see
flooded
that?
the city with
Y'all see
gold.
that? Y'all see that he's the richest person. He was the richest person alive. Mansa Musa was the richest person alive, and this is who they stole from, and that's where all them pictures that I got on my page come from. That's where all that shit come from, and I really just started to realize it just like a couple days ago because these is the pictures. These is the pictures. This is the pictures that they show us, bro. Like that's how Santa Claus is dressing. If you ask me, this is how I see this shit. He got his head covered. He got on a red robe, and not only that, his robe is red. It's crimson. It's a crimson red. It's adopted from a king. It's adopted from. Let me show you. Let me show you. Where did they get the color? Where did they let me see. It's so crazy that they really won't they really won't really tell you exactly. Like you really gotta do like research. You see where it say China. These costly dyes linked rulers to status in ancient Egypt, Rome, China, symbolizing authority and luxury. Like it didn't come from the rulers in I mean, actually, it did. It did because now, like, what I really think that Mansa Musa had to be like from Spain. But say that it's so hard to explain this shit. Like, I be all over the place because what I really be wanting to say, I don't be wanting to say all of it right now. I just be trying to get this shit out one step at a time. But red later became tied to Christian sacrifice power. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, it's tight red. Okay, so when you do that's why I don't do witchcraft, that's why I don't fondle in that type of stuff. Like that's but when you do witchcraft, you use red and white. You use red and white. When you do love spells, you use red and white wax. Like, I mean, if you're an educated person, you'll know that you could like you just gotta be educated. Just because you know something don't mean that you do some that you just in like, and I don't know, you just a wicked person. Like, just because I mean, they say that people that are geniuses are evil, but I ain't never used what I know against people. Like, I try to keep telling you and telling you and telling you if anything, but I wouldn't use it against you. They are literally using something against us. They're using our own knowledge against us. So kings got their rich red color from expensive dyes, probably made from crushed from bodies of what the fuck? Okay, instead ancient world red signifies power in Egypt and China and Rome, worn by emperors, medieval. And that's what I'm saying. They're trying to say that the medieval time was before the Moorish, before Mansa Musa. How does that? I like a lot of this stuff don't be making sense. Where it symbolizes Christ's blood, exactly. Like by using the red costly dyed red rulers display that like y'all know what this shit mean. Y'all know what this shit mean. Like let's be for real. When did red become associated with royalty? The color red associated with royalty can be traced by ancient times in Egypt and China and Rome. Red was connected to power, wealth, status. The Roman empires and the military and the commanders wore red, conveying regal authority and dominance. Red is a symbol of good fortune and prosperity in the ancient China was reserved with the empire. So y'all see where I'm getting at with this? What what is making King Charles wear red and white and all of these different colors came from Mansa Musa. They literally that it's like Mansa. It's like they literally it's like they literally that that person said they took our stuff and they wore it and took pictures with it. A- and just like all right, so remember when I said hold on, wait. Mansa Musa had created a place for people, and it was a mixture of I think Europe and another country I believe, and then Asia, Egypt, and China, and they all put like he made a basically a soup pot of all of those races. After that, after that, yeah. Yeah, after that is when black people stopped trying to be black and started to try to change their skin to white, and white people started to trying to change their color to black. That's when that happened. That's when that started. White people, white people changed like it shows you in They Clone Tyrone in the end of the movie that they changing every race to where they want to what they want to change it to. They want us to be the Caucasians and they want to be the ones with melanin. But this shit is going to end before and it's crazy because it's a time. It's all like there's a cowboy time. There's a time where we were in the Victoria ages. There's a time where we always existed and we always went to war about our shit. And this is another time where we about to go to where we're at war. We're at war right now about our shit. And it's just, I mean, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. It really is. Like it really is. It is what it is. Cause I'm not going to like no. Like I know what I know. So I can't ever be led by anybody because I know what the fuck I know. I know y'all stole our shit. Because this is what kings wear today. Well, that in so many ways. Like Mansa Musa was the first person that I realized that cheetah print was in the robes that he wore, and like that cheetah print is basically based off of like your war inside, like your war side, like your warrior side. Yeah, so you see these women in the industry wearing certain things, they be doing it for certain reasons. Don't ever let when Diddy and I wasn't even watching this little vibrational shit, but Diddy had said that he paid for Biggie funeral and really Biggie paid for his own funeral. He came out there with all white on. And I don't something ever when I was a little girl that shit seemed weird to me. Like I don't know why, but just all of them standing up there like that, like you couldn't tell me it wasn't no fucking sorcery going on as a little girl. As a little girl, you could not tell me. Like it just that whole situation, like when Aaliyah died and Diddy was it just was like I was just like it just was sorcery. It was a whole bunch of sorcery. But as you can see, he's gonna be wearing all the and I'm about to just make a whole bunch of pages real quick so y'all can actually really get to what I'm trying to say. Cause crimson really came from the color purple. Yeah. Yeah. Keep dropping when the truth keep coming out. This color purple right here is why this color red is a thing. I believe. I believe because I believe it came from like a purplish color first, and it may have like I don't know, like I don't know how they did this. I don't know how they did this, but you're gonna always see red, white, and blue, and yellow and gold because these is our colors. These is our colors. Our head is always gonna be covered. Let me see. You see that right there? You see, this is everywhere. So then we're gonna make another page, and we gonna put and then like if Mansa Musa wasn't, one of the first, the first of the first, why do they depict him with a gold spear? Why they depict him with a gold spear? And y'all know. If anybody has been following me, know that I have had that spear come past me, fly past me. I've had that spear in multiple videos and all types of things, catching it. I done caught all types of all. I have all types of pictures. So we gonna go Santa Claus. No, we gonna go to this man. No, his name is Sinner Claus. His name is Sinner Sin. Ah, girl, boy, Snicker Claus. I don't fucking know. We'll find it. Wait a minute, cause now it's trying to act like it don't know what I'm trying to. You know, oh, SNI. Is it Snickeyer? What is y'all ruler name? It's with a K. Yo, my spelling be all over the place sometimes, and I can't do two things at one time, so just bear with me. So this is him. Now I seen this nigga and I said, why he got our shit on? Why is he just wearing our shit? This is our stuff. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is our stuff. They just took some pictures with. Where the hell did this nigga come from? His name is Center Claus, based on is a legendary figure based on Saint Nicholas. This has nothing to do with the day that Jesus was born. I mean, it has absolutely nothing to do with the day that Jesus was born. I really, to be quite frank with y'all, I don't even know what the fuck his whole, you know, with this, because I don't even think this is a real person. And then the Snicker Claus celebrates the name of the day Saint Nicholas on December the 6th. Y'all not even celebrating on the right days. It says that the Snicker Claus feast was celebrated annually with giving up the gifts in Saint Nicholas Eve, December the 5th. In the Netherlands, in the morning, Saint Nicholas Day 6 of December in Belgium, Western Germany, in northern France. This this don't say nothing about the day that Jesus Christ was born. It was a popular tradition. It was festivals. It literally was on the 6th and the 5th. And I don't know. I really don't know why. This you see them fucking playing in our fucking faces. That's blackface right there. You being guarded by. And then if you go look up this nigga name in the movies with him. So okay, so there's a movie, right? I just want to make sure I get that right. Cause who the fuck is y'all playing with? Like, why the fuck do y'all be playing with us so much? Y'all done took our shit. Like, why? I be in this understanding as to why the fuck y'all be playing with us so much like this, and then be talking about something. We don't want y'all to do to us what we did to y'all. Well, stop fucking playing. Another fucking black man in Mississippi done been hung for educational purposes. Y'all clearly want to be at war. A good holy man done your best road travel to Amsterdam. Okay, so let me show y'all this little movie right here. Let me show y'all this little movie right here. Oh, what is the movie called? God darn it. Let me see, cause I found it on here. So let's see. Let's see if I can find it again. Hold on. Okay, the Miracle on 31st Street. I mean 34th Street. We gonna go watch this real quick. The Miracle on 34th Street. Where is it? Which one did I watch? Is it this one? Then they got the nerve to have multiple miracles on 34th Street, which is about to piss me the hell off. No, this is it. This is it right here. Now, what I want y'all to pay attention to is this is the parade at Macy's. That's the Santa Claus that they hired in 1947. So they hired this Santa Claus, but this is supposedly the real Santa Claus. This guy right here. Look, look. So for one, I thought it was real interesting that he was showing him how to use a whip and the way a form of yeah that got me fucked up, got me fucked up. And then I just want to fast forward a little bit till we get to the house. Yeah. So the thing about this is I just felt it very, very, very inappropriate. I feel like it just was weird in all and just all types of ways. So let's see. Let's see if we can get to it real quick. Say this. Okay. This lady right here, she is either a Spanish black woman or she's a Asian black woman. She's either a Spanish black woman right here, yeah. And it's crazy because what's crazy about this is because there was a time before this, and we were stolen from, and roles was reversed. I don't. My boyfriend was trying to tell me yesterday that maybe they did it to us because we made them slaves because they're really beasts at heart. Is all y'all can be. And I said, I don't think that we would have no beasts working for us. This is the truth of the matter right here. And they put it right in front of you. It's so crazy. They put it right in front of you. Do you see how beautiful this young lady is working for her? And it's just like being that this was based off of this is either a Chinese woman. This woman is either Chinese or Asian, right? Being that they adopted the colors that they wear. The kings adopted the colors that they wear from Asia and China and all of these places prove that it proves what I'm saying. Like, look at this. Kings and royalty across all cultures and times adopted the color red to symbolize power and wealth. They never created anything, they adopted. This is this word right here. When you adopt something, doesn't mean that you created anything. Kings and royalty across various cultures and times and periods adopted the color red. From who? Europe. It says Europe, Middle Ages, and the Renaissance. After the fall of the Western and Roman Empire, red was adopted by the Byzantine Empire, European princes, and the Roman Catholic churches. Then let me let you know something right here. These people right here, they whitewashed. They whitewashed because look, let me open up another page. We'll go here. Okay, this is 30 minutes already. Hold on.